Hey Finn, how you doing?
Hey Miguel, how are you, man?
I'm very good, thank you. First of all, congratulations on your title victory against Alan Cole to win the NXT Championship during this past week. And talking about the NXT Super Tuesday show, you faced Alan Cole, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa in a
What's
Fatal
that?
4-Way 60 minutes Iron Man match. We have seen very few times Iron Man matches in WWE, and are a very special stipulation because you need to be very well physically prepared. So I would like to ask you, how was for you to be in that type of match?
Yeah, that was a first for me to be in an Ironman match, let alone a four-way Ironman match. And obviously, ideal situation. It would have been nice to have had maybe a month to prepare for this. I think we had less than a week to prepare. But I think being in there with those guys is in a one-on-one situation is a pleasure. These guys are all professionals, and being in there with all three of those guys at the same time, I feel like we really created something special. And it was a night that I will remember for a long time. It was a grueling night. It took me a couple of days to get over. I was sore for a couple of days afterwards, but I feel like all four guys went out there and gave everything that night, and it came down to me and Cole the following week on Super Tuesday too. But that was definitely the next day. I certainly had a sense of accomplishment, and that we really pushed each other to the limits, and we all came through it together.
And still talking about your NXT, this Thursday NXT UK returns with the Heritage Cup tournament. What do you expect about this new tournament, and which NXT talent are you most looking for?
I have to be honest there. I'm very excited to see NXT UK back. I was very excited to be involved in NXT before the pandemic hit. I was hoping to get my hands on Walter at some stage. I'm sure that match is still in the future. But right now, I'm very much focused on what's happening in NXT in the US. I haven't really caught up on what's happening with the Heritage Cup with regards to who's involved, but everyone in NXT UK is happy to be back. I know we're on BT Sports out there, and they have a brand new studio that it's going to look really, really impressive. And I think all the superstars at NXT UK are going to impress.
Okay, do we have time for another question or in the next round?
Sorry, yeah, we can do one more with you, Mika.
Okay. Um, Going back to the main roster, before you came to NXT last year, you were in WWE Raw for a long time, and I would like to ask you, what do you miss most of being part of the main roster?
Uh, I feel as a performer, we all miss the road right now. And whether that's whether I was on Raw or whether I was on SmackDown or whether I was on NXT, that camaraderie of traveling with the group, that camaraderie of doing 100, 150, 170 shows a year together as a group, and that feeling of accomplishment at the end of the year is something that you can be very proud of, and that bonding experience with the locker room, and I feel like I missed that, but it's not because it's not at NXT. It's the fact that since the majority of the time I've spent at NXT, we've been in quarantine, and we've been based in Florida, and that kind of traveling aspect of professional wrestling has been taken away. So I feel like that's certainly starting to hit now, where it's been a long time since we've been on the road. It's been a long time since we've been in the locker rooms together, all joking around. So I miss that camaraderie a lot.